The multi-D playbook with the 4-3 odd formation can get some glitchy pressure, and I'm going to break down how in this video. Hey, this is Time Bomb, and if it's your first time checking out the channel, hit that subscribe button to catch all the updates. Thanks a lot for joining me here today. I'm going to break down how to get some glitchy pressure out of the 4-3 odd formation in the multi-D playbook. So let's just take a look here. Going out of the 4-3 odd, this is the multi-D playbook, a specialty book. It's in a special set there for you have to trade in gold players for a chance at a random specialty playbook. I just bought it off the auction house. It was about 45K when I did it because I tried twice with that set and didn't get it. So I was like, all right, whatever. So the reason that I like this 4-3 odd, and I think why people like it, is because you can actually substitute a strong safety in. Say I have Steve Atwater there. So you get that extra safety who I like to use her right over the middle field, all the space, speed, hit power right there for you. So I'm going to use this 4-3 odd, and I just come out of the Tampa 2, just a shell. I'm going to adjust from there, and when the Patriots on offense here, just go out of the trips tight end. So we'll show it off first here. So what all you do is just a simple setup. You base a line, then you hit the right bumper and blitz all linebackers. Then you hit the left bumper and the point of attack on the right stick up, slant outside, or as it's called, crash out sometimes people show you. And yeah, that's it. You have those few settings, and then I just switch my user into like a hook zone or whatever, stand there, or user right over the middle. That's all you need to do, and watch how quickly this pressure is going to get in there. Boom. So all you have to do is user over the middle. Okay, and that was obviously sending out not that many, so here we'll block this time. We'll block more people on it. Base a line, blitz all, crash out. So those three quick little setups, my user and a thing, maybe move this. We'll get into adjustments later, but this is the shell setup. And again, we're going to snap that ball, and you can see it took a little longer, but they're going to get through. All you've really got to do is just user over the middle, and you can kind of adjust from there and see what routes they're going to be sending. So we're going to block the running back this time, base a line, blitz all, crash out. There we go. And you can kind of just go boom. So you've got Moss and Brown here on man ups, and on the other side Tomlinson, if he was running out, you got the flat over there and a deep blue for like probably the tight end if he does anything. And you can adjust those to man up if you wanted as well on that side. But would be looking for Rice running a route over the middle here before that blocking gets in there. See, I'm covering these user out, so there's nowhere to throw, and boom, the pressure's going to get in there so fast. It makes people have to make very quick decisions, and if you can shut down their quick reads so they can't throw them, the pressure should get in there before you can do anything. It's great against bunch here as well. You see, I'm going to set this up against a bunch formation now, and the pressure, even if you hover right over the middle there, obviously it's going to help. Pressure's just going to get boom right in there. You can see it's just getting in so fast, and that's all it is. It's just this simple setup. Again, you just base a line, blitz all, crash outside, and then just get your user ready wherever you want him to be, and that is it. That is all you have to do. And look at this, the pressure's going to get in this fast, like unblocked. It's so fast. If they don't have the right amount of people blocking, they're going to get killed. Even max protect, it's going to get in there fairly quickly, because this is going to be another max protect against trips tight end. It's time to hover. And so it's like, even if you get, like all those guys there, look, he's still going to get in free. I'm kind of watching those two routes over them. It's crazy how fast this blitz can get in there. And again, so simple. Base a line, blitz all linebackers, crash outside, and yeah, then once people start to pick it up, that's where it becomes a little more challenging, though, where you might start to really take a look at how you're going to man them up. So you might get into some sort of cross manning like this, and then cover Gonzalez and Tomlinson like that, and then you just know whatever Brown does, that's who you have to cover, right? Like with your user. So let's say we'll put him on a streak in this case. Lock them. We'll leave them Gonzalez. So something like that. Then you know that you've just got to kind of watch watch Brown right up the middle here. If he does get thrown, see, I couldn't quite. I was using both controllers, but you could see like that's what I would have to watch and try to lurk right there if he tried to go quick to him there as they start to see it, and that's where you start to make plays because then I start to recognize that and it looks open just like when you cross man people because the coverage is just kind of coming across just with your user. You're kind of getting across to make plays on a lot of balls. So I've had a lot of success with this. I should mention this. It can get beat by the run, though. You should be careful. Sometimes it'll just completely destroy the run, just blow it up in the backfield. But other times, people can gouge you outside as they start to recognize it. I would say running out of any shotgun formation, you're going to blow it up more often than not. But when they start to go under sever and heavier formations, that's when they can start to really run against this blitz. So be aware of that. Be ready to go into some more solid run defense if your opponent starts to get a little more with that. But more often than not, people think that they can find the quick reads and pass against this defense, and that's what you're going to see. So I kind of balance it off with running a little bit of nickel normal, kind of that kind of cross man, and then or maybe start to really heavily adjusting this with man adjustments and in different zones, seeing once I've recognized what I'm seeing from this opponent and thinking about how I can shut it down. So I find it a pretty good defense to adjust out of, and if you have just a couple other defensive plays that you like to go to stop the run and maybe to give them a different look on defense and to get some different stops, then I'm using my nickel blitz too as well mixed in. The multi-D book nickel normal is a little different than that. It doesn't have the same as what I'm used to, but still some good plays, a lot of the same plays, so it's still a really good book. So let's take a look at some of the gameplay footage that I have had over the last week using this defense. So as we see in this first play, this is a run play, and we can see it stopping the run there. But like I said, he went right up the middle. If they start to go outside, they can definitely get you. Second play action, he's going to get in there right away. Same thing here. You see if he doesn't have enough people blocking, then that middle linebacker is just going to come right in free up the middle here, or he's going to get bull through that running back. A couple guys get to him in the backfield there. So that I've been playing around with who I put kind of at that spot, and lately it's been LT, and I just find him getting in free so many times, especially earlier in the game when people are trying to see what you're running. They can get, so look at that, again, right up the middle, free, burn for that sack. Then once they start to pick it up a little bit more, that's when the edges start to get free and we'll start to get in there. Look, sack. I'm getting so much pressure in there, and just being able to lurk over the middle, just shutting down those quick routes, then you're able to give yourself just enough time for that pressure to get in there. Even when it doesn't get in there free, they're going to get in there off of those disengages. They're going to get in there eventually. So you see, I'm getting so many sacks. I feel like I've doubled my amount of sacks each game from running this defense. Honestly, it's only high-end people who are going to be able to adjust to this and beat you, or maybe they're going to get lucky and call some run plays to get outside. Because a lot of times, once I have my adjustments right, I'm able to get a lot of picks. Like, they think they can go deep, which they can. They can split the middle. You got to be ready for it, but you can click on and cut off a lot of those passes, just like that here. Decent return on that after that pick too. Here again, you see I'm kind of just watching the bunch, looking over the middle, and then I start to go a little bit deeper. He's recognized that. I'm able to click on, get a swat, knock that ball in the air, get that tip drill pick, and a decent return back here. So again, once I'm starting to recognize those routes, I'm able to get my user involved and able to get some user lurks out of this formation as well. If they do try to, they're thinking that they can get the ball over top of my user like that, but no, I'm going to click on and get that user lurk. Kind of like what I showed in practice mode when the AI beat me. Two controllers, but here, one controller, I can get it done. And here in the red zone, usually I'm switching out of this defense by this point. I kind of don't want to send all-out pressure in the red zone the same way, and I'm able to just kind of use it here, though. I was recognizing exactly what play he was sending and get that lurk over to the side there, take out that play, and get the ball back. So this defense has been killer for me, been able to get a lot of stops and a lot of turnovers using it. So I hope this defense can work for you as well. Give this video a like, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Thanks a lot for checking it out. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm in Time Bomb. You guys are awesome. I'll catch you later.